Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ango, and yes, today we have some massive news. CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Could it actually happen? Well, we're going to talk about it. Let's take a look at our topics for today's video. So it appears that Triple H is looking at some massive changes to WWE and its overall presentation. We're going to talk about that. Also, WWE and Nick Khan have agreed to a big extension. We're going to talk about that. And yes, we are going to talk about CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin. How is this all possible? If you guys want more videos like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button and ring the bell. So here's the thing. I want to kick things off. Let's talk about Nick Khan. He is obviously the co-CEO with Stephanie McMahon. We don't talk about him enough, but obviously Stephanie, Nick Khan, and Triple H are holding things down for the WWE now that Vince McMahon is gone from the company, and this is actually resulting in some massive success for the company. However, it's actually been reported by Dave Meltzer that this new deal was actually signed on October 19th and runs through August 5th, 2025. Now, the terms of the deal include a base salary of $1,350,000 per year, and then there are more components added to his compensation package. Nick Khan will actually receive stock grants of $3.5 million per year and has an annual target bonus of an additional $2.1 million. Now, when he first joined the WWE as the company's president in 2020, he received $15 million in stock, and since then, obviously, we all know that Nick Khan has become a very powerful man in the world of pro wrestling. So you might be wondering, why am I talking about this? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Nick Khan has been incredibly instrumental in WWE's success, and a lot of this has largely to do with those lucrative business deals. More so, it actually has to do with the fact that, WWE does have TV negotiations coming up soon. So if there's somebody you want to represent your company and want to pay him the big bucks, Nick Khan is that guy. And as you guys know, it is going to be a very crazy round of TV negotiations. WWE's overall business model seems to be working incredibly well, just as other companies are also succeeding when it comes to TV negotiations. But WWE has a massive content library, and not only do they have this massive content library, but WWE continues to step it up with this new creative direction, which is starting to reignite fans' interest. So therefore, when you look at WWE's overall product improving and you see that they have a really good negotiator on their side, I would expect WWE, that has all of these other components, I would expect them to sign a very large television rights deal. Now, obviously, Fox, NBC, Universal. I mean, there's rumors of Amazon and Apple possibly wanting to get in the mix. You never know what's going to happen here. Hell, even Netflix is somebody that's rumored to get interested in wrestling. So this is going to be a very interesting round of TV negotiations, but it appears that WWE is dead set on using Nick Khan. I was also very curious on what it would be like having co-CEOs, because typically that is not something that is done with these big companies, but it appears to be working just fine for WWE. Stephanie, Nick Khan, and Triple H obviously having a great year. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see what WWE can do with this type of contract. Now, with that being said, I want to turn our attention to Triple H. Dave Meltzer also talking about Triple H. Now, as you guys know, WrestleVotes kind of talked about how the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view was going away. There's been this talk about WWE kind of going away from gimmick pay-per-views and saving certain gimmicks or gimmick matches for larger events. Another thing that was, rumored is that Money in the Bank might be moved to night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania going forward, which I think could be an incredibly good idea. Obviously, Money in the Bank is a very big pay-per-view as well, so we don't know too many of the changes there, but we do know that WWE is making aggressive changes, and this actually starts with Triple H, where this is a belief. Dave Meltzer says, it wasn't specifically confirmed, but basically Triple H is looking to shape a new course and new presentation as he wants to go ahead and move the company forward without necessarily copying Vince McMahon. Now, does this mean a whole overhaul of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT? Honestly, I think that could very well be the case. I think Vince McMahon had a vision for WWE. I think Triple H, Stephanie, and Nick Khan have a vision for WWE. And when you look at the two sides, you kind of have to meet them in the middle, right? You got to put on better wrestling matches. You got to put a big focus on the in-ring stuff. But we're already starting to see Triple H make some changes like press conferences. And these press conferences are coming off so incredibly well. Seeing Jake Paul and Logan Paul for Crown Jewel, it adds this human aspect to it. It makes it feel a little bit more legit. And the best part is, it doesn't appear that guys are going off the script or guys are starting unnecessary drama, unlike the other companies. So if WWE is ready to change the presentation of these shows, I truly believe that WWE Raw is the A show at the current moment. I would love WWE to give Raw a more grungy look, maybe similar to the Attitude Era. I think SmackDown being on Fox right now should definitely have that Hollywood presence. I think when you have two different types of presentation, it definitely separates the shows. And if I'm the WWE, I want to make this change by as early as 2023. I don't want to waste any more time. We're going to go into WrestleMania. January 1st, 2023 should be the kickstart for a truly new era in WWE. And I'm just excited that Triple H gets it. I understand that Triple H, there's things that Vince McMahon did good and there's things that Vince McMahon did bad. And I'm glad that Triple H is starting to understand you got to do a little bit of both. It's what I've been asking for. And as a fan, I definitely feel heard. Now, with that being said, I want to turn our attention to the good friends at Ridge Wallet. Today's episode of The Angle Show is sponsored by our good friends at Ridge Wallet. And yes, I am still using Ridge Wallet every day. I'm rocking the titanium green. I love the sleekness. I love how easy it is to grab my cards and of course the money clip. But you know, you got to have something paired with your iPhone case. So for me, this is like an accessory. I have multiple different styles, multiple different colors. And the great thing is that's all very easy thanks to Ridge Wallet, because they actually have over 30 different colors and styles to choose from. There's different materials. They have key cases. They have other different accessories that you could buy on their website as well. So at this point, I'm rocking Ridge Wallet all the way. Now, one thing that I really want to mention here, when I slide those cards down, look how easy it is for me to access those cards. All I got to do is just push those up. Or if you are the type of person to carry cash, just go ahead and use the money clip. Now, one thing I really want to point out here, obviously, there's a lot of people talking about Ridge Wallet, and 50,000 plus reviews should give you the confidence to buy a Ridge Wallet. You know, maybe if you're not sure how you feel, the good thing is Ridge Wallet's going to give you 45 days to basically try it out. And when you test drive this, they're super confident you're going to want to keep it. But if you're not, they'll let you send it back for a full refund if you don't love it. And personally speaking, now that I've been using this for so much, I know that lifetime warranty is just 100% worth it. It makes the investment worth it. I want to give a huge shout out to our friends at Ridge Wallet for supporting the Angle Show and for sponsoring today's video. And I also want to make it very clear, you guys can get a discount. Go ahead and use code ANGO for 10%. And hey, you know what? We got this titanium black Ridge Wallet right here. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and follow my Twitter. We're going to give one of these bad boys away by the end of December. So with that being said, shout out to Ridge Wallet for sponsoring today's video, and let's get on with the news. And there you have it. Shout out to Ridge Wallet. Guys, now we got to take a look at our final story of the day. Yes, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Very, very interesting news here. So WrestleVotes tells Give Me Sport that the WWE could be interested in bringing him back. But this is because Stone Cold Steve Austin was so elated with his match against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania that the feeling now within the WWE is that he would be open to wrestling again. Now, this is no coincidence. CM Punk potentially gone from AEW. It sounds like he's gone. It sounds like they're working on a buyout. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk there. We all know about that dream match between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And look, as much as I'm bothered by the news of CM Punk and everything that happened in AEW, I've also said on video before that if CM Punk were to return to WWE, I don't think he should be a full-time wrestler. I think he should be there for special matchups. You know, I think this is something that could very well happen. And obviously, this is a dream match that many people have wanted to see for a while. And here's the truth. CM Punk is not the same in-ring worker that he was once before. And I think, obviously, with Stone Cold Steve Austin, you need to work with a veteran, somebody that's going to play it safe, somebody that's going to be entertainment, you know? And I think this, to me, can be a very, very, big and great match for WrestleMania 39. And it's very well possible. The idea that WWE could be interested in this. Now, it is unclear whether or not Triple H is actually considering bringing Stone Cold Steve Austin in. Obviously, Triple H does understand the magnitude of WrestleMania being a very massive pay-per-view. But I think if you put Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk on the same night that Roman Reigns versus The Rock, I mean, guys, this will be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. This is something I feel has to happen. It very well could happen. It's just absolutely mind-boggling. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.